The champagne cork popped, echoing through the marble hallway of the penthouse I had bought under a shell company name. Sarah was celebrating. Her company, Apex Solutions, had just secured its biggest round of funding yet. She was glowing, surrounded by people in expensive suits who laughed too loudly at her jokes. I stood in the kitchen, the supportive husband, washing a crystal glass that cost more than my first car. To Sarah and to the world, I was David, the freelance consultant who worked from home and didn't make much money. I was safe. I was boring. She didn't know that the angel investor group that provided her initial seed money 5 years ago was just me. She didn't know that every time her company almost went under, I was the one anonymously injecting capital from my offshore accounts to keep her dream alive. I wanted her to feel proud. I wanted her to feel she did it alone. It was my greatest act of love and my biggest mistake. The betrayal didn't happen with a shout. It happened with a whisper in the master bedroom later that night. She was taking off her diamond earrings, the ones I had secretly arranged for a jeweler to lend her. "David, we need to talk," she said, looking at her reflection, not mine. "I've outgrown this. I've outgrown us." I felt a familiar numbness settle in my chest. Outgrown? "Look at this life," she gestured around the room. "I built this. I need someone who understands this level of success, someone like Marcus." Marcus, the loud hedge fund manager she had been networking with for months. A man whose net worth was a fraction of what I gave to charity annually. "You think I hold you back," I stated, my voice flat. "You're a good man, David, but you're comfortable in the shadows. I need to be in the light. Marcus can take me higher." I looked at the woman I had dedicated my fortune to protecting. I realized then that you cannot buy genuine love, no matter how secretly you pay the bill. "Okay," I said. The single word felt heavy in the room. "Okay?" she frowned. "That's it? You aren't even going to fight for me?" "I've been fighting for you every day for 5 years, Sarah. You just never saw the battlefield." I signed the divorce papers the next morning. I asked for nothing. I packed my humble clothes and left the penthouse keys on the counter. As I walked out of the building, I made one call to my asset manager in Zurich. "Terminate Project Apex," I said. "Pull all funding immediately. Liquidate the assets held by the shell corporations." It took 3 weeks for her house of cards to fall. I was sitting in my real home, a sprawling estate hidden in the mountains, when my private line rang. It was a number that hadn't called me in years. "David?" Sarah sounded frantic. She was crying. "It's all gone. The investors pulled out. The bank is foreclosing on the penthouse. Marcus won't answer my calls. He bailed the moment the money stopped." I watched a hawk circling over the valley below. "I don't understand," she sobbed. "My lead investor, the anonymous one, they just vanished. Why would they do that?" "Because the reason they invested just walked out of your life, Sarah." There was dead silence on the line. The realization hit her with the force of a physical blow. "You?" she whispered, horrified. "It was you the whole time?" "You wanted someone on your level," I said, preparing to hang up. "You had him, but you were too busy looking up to realize who was holding the ladder." I ended the call. The hawk dove, disappearing into the trees. Some things are beautiful only when they are free. People often chase the shine of gold, forgetting that the truest treasure is often buried in the dirt beneath their feet.
Thank you for sharing this chapter with us at Velvet Chapters Brew. Comment, like, and subscribe to see where the next page takes us.